Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I'm trying to go guerrilla style. Um, trying to go guerrilla style. And by that, I mean that's a shout out to my buddy Martin. When we were doing the road trip, Um, Martin is a photographer, and Martin was talking about, sometimes that he would be on photo shoots in the middle of the jungle in Africa, and he would say, sometimes you got to go guerrilla style, which means that you just got to go with whatever the hell you have and go lightweight and be ready to move. And that's kind of like what I'm doing here now. In about 30 minutes from now, I'll be live streaming with my badass kids, Pizzle, um, Rio, and Philly. I got so many damn kids. I'm like old Mother Hubbard. I can't keep them straight. There's too many of them damn Mother Humpers. But I'm getting ready for that, so I'm setting up for it. And I started thinking, and me and Mike went out and we got some Mexican food. And I'm trying to get this damn mic stand to work. But this is one of the cheap. This is one of those value pick um, mic stands. Value. The one Stephen Jones loves, the value. It's a value one, and it's got like no counterweight on it, so it keeps flipping out, like crazy. So I'm trying to get this to work, and it's giving me a hard way to go. The damn value picks. Yeah, it might save money in the short term, but damn if it don't cost you in the long term. Anyway, Deebo Samuels. Michael, shout out to Michael Anthony Fitness Reaction Gig Economy on all social media platforms. We were talking about Deebo. And Deebo, who's probably going to be a 28, 29, $30 million guy. Mike said to me, he said, you realize what they're talking about paying Deebo is what we were paying Amari Cooper. And if you add to that the contract that Cedric Wilson got. True. That's basically what we're talking about money-wise. Now, money is the key to end all woes, your ups, your downs, your highs, and your lows. Now, I started thinking about this because San Francisco isn't going to do a Dallas Cowboys. See, only the Cowboys give away a starting, great route running receiver for a fifth round pick. I don't think that they're going to do that. In fact, I'm not even sure that they even consider a fifth round pick. So here's what you got to understand. And I was surprised because I didn't realize Tyreek Hill is as old as he is. He's 28 years old, six-time Pro Bowler. They gave up this year's first, this year's second, this year's fourth, next year's fourth, and next year's sixth to get him. That's almost a Herschel Walker type trade. So now the Cowboys, people will say, oh, well, we got 9 picks. Yeah, well, 4 of them are fifth rounders. We haven't done shit with fifth rounders. We haven't. Probably the best fifth rounder we've done is maybe Joseph Randall, and we'll see about Semi. Semi's a fifth rounder. Semi does something that I can eat my words. But you got to think that it's got to be at least a first and a second, and because the Cowboys' first and seconds are late in the draft, they're going to want more. They're probably going to want a lot more. I mean, think about Jamal Adams. The Jets got 2 number ones for him, for in the box safety. So, the compensation is going to be a lot. And see, for me, I'm either going to give up money or I'm going to give up picks. I don't want to give up both. And that's what we're talking about here. If you're the Cowboys, and don't get me wrong, I think Deebo would be an exceptional weapon. He's definitely a lot younger than Tyreek Hill and more versatile. Although, here's the problem. He doesn't want to be a running back, and I can't say that I blame him. So that aspect that you look at and say, man, he's one hell of a gadget player. He don't want to be that gadget guy. He doesn't want to do like he did in the playoffs against us and carry the ball 10 times running the football, be it for 7.2 yards per carry. he's not going to want that. And Stephen Jones is not going to want to pay him. Because now we're talking about quarterback money now for wide receivers. They didn't want to pay the quarterback, much less a wide receiver. Remember, $22 million was too much for Amari Cooper. And here's the thing about going back to the Cedric Wilson and Amari Cooper. You had both of those guys, and you didn't have to give up any picks. So, in some regards, if the Cowboys were to go ahead and make a play for Deebo, you kind of look like you're talking out of both sides of your mouth. Because one minute you say we can't afford to keep these guys, and then you go out and you spend even more. And then second, you say, well, you can't build a team through free agency and so forth like that. And then you're trading for a guy and giving up all your draft picks. So if the way you build a team is through the draft, then you trading for a guy doesn't work. So if they try and make this move, they look like hypocrites, although they probably look like hypocrites anyway. So I don't know if that's going to happen. Now, of course, Adam Schefter, he links the Cowboys, Kansas City, and Green Bay with them. Kansas City is already kind of like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Nope, that's too much. The Jets would like to do that, but I'm not sure that Deebo wants to go to the Jets. Jets were like, yeah, we'll play ball with that one. We're going to get aggressive if opportunities are there. And if you are the 49ers, you like the Jets draft picks more than you do the Cowboys. They're worth a whole lot more because they're in the front of the line. We're in the back of the line. Chances that the Dallas Cowboys get Deebo Samuels. I'm not going to say that the chances are good. I'm not going to say that the Cowboys won't make a call because they probably will make a call on this one. But I'm not going to say that, I expect anything to come of it. Stephen Jones is too damn cheap. He's just too cheap. He's not going to do it. It's just not. So that's what we got. In the meantime, I'm going to get ready to talk to these badass kids of mine for this live stream. That is, if Rio ever sends me the link. Damn kids. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great evening. Hope you join us in a few minutes because we're going to have fun. I'm going to bitch slap them around, my badass kids around a little bit. And have some fun. Boy. There he is. Mike's back. And I will see you guys a little later. Peace.